So how many of you traders are just tired of overtrading? So for those that might not be aware of what overtrading is, it's the idea of, forcefully entering a trade and almost just wasting your day trades when true direction or your true trading criteria is not actually met. This is something that happens all the time, and at the end of the day, you're never going to be perfect, but the idea is to make sure that you put yourself in a condition or in an environment where you're less likely to make those mistakes. I wanted to share some of my experiences with you, and I really hope that you learned something new. And even after this video, if you have any specific questions that you would like to ask me, I would encourage you. I respond to all of my direct messages within 24 hours. Send me a direct message via Discord, and that's that first link in the description down below of this video. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. As you guys can see, this is SQQQ. I announced my shorting of the NASDAQ market. It's just a quick little day trade. I'm getting ready to close it out. I'm up $9,700 on the day, but one of the things that I quickly wanted to chat about is, well, on the 1 minute time frame, there's quick changes of direction. You can see that I'm on the 1 minute time frame. What that means is that every candle represents 1 minute of time. A lot of the times with a 1 minute time frame, the way that I like to use it is if this is a very aggressive day trade, and or if momentum is in place, right? If you're going in and you're trading like lower cap stocks, super high risk stocks, then yeah, maybe the 1 minute time frame, because of how volatile that stock is, the 1 minute time frame is probably going to be the best time frame for you. Maybe you might even go to ones that move even quicker, right? But one thing that I like to remind our beginner traders that are part of my Learn Plan Profit group is that if you increase the length of each candle, meaning that if you go on the 5 minute, you can use 10 minute, you can go 15 minute, it doesn't matter. But as long as you put yourself in an environment where you're less likely to make impulsive decisions, and by giving a candle more time to identify true direction, you're less likely to enter and then enter a fake reversal, right? It's never going to be perfect, but the idea is just to get a little bit better each and every single time. Where on the 1 minute time frame, if I look at my EMA and my moving average, I'm very well versed with this. So like I know that where my moving average is most likely where my EMA is going to be on the 5 minute time frame. This is just something because I trade this pretty often, right? So that price point was right around $35 a share. If I go to the 1 minute time frame, you can see that it's right around that $35 a share. That's where that moving average is. So I know that even though when I'm using the 1 minute time frame, that on the 5 minute, I'm probably just approaching the EMA. And again, the more amount of traders that respect each time frame, the more valid each resistance or support level or indicator becomes, right? So the reason I like using the 5 minute is that I often find myself, this is a perfect example where right at market open, we were barely above EMA, right? On the 5 minute time frame, we weren't making higher highs, we were barely above it. But on the 1 minute time frame, if I go back to right at market open, we're above EMA and then we get rejected, and then we almost go above and then we get rejected. So this would almost force me to get into a trade because it's now trading above EMA. And if that's one of your criteria, then you get in, and then guess what? Well, the moving average is now at a resistance. So now we're getting rejected. And then we sell off. Now I just wasted maybe 1 or 2 day trades, right? And that would really suck, especially if you're under the PDT rule. But by increasing the length of my time frame, I can then go on the 5 minute and then see that, hey, we're at EMA. I'm watching it carefully, but hey, we didn't make higher highs, so I'm just going to let it bleed. Let it sell off. All right, now we're retesting EMA. Now we have confirmation. Now we're making higher highs. Okay, now I'm going to enter. Then I can step on the gas. And also the same thing with exiting a position. How much does it suck when you go on the 1 minute time frame and then it breaks a little bit below EMA, you exit, and then it continues to rally? Like, oh my God, dude, like I left so much money on the table. I either cut losses or locked in profits because I thought that this was a break of pattern. But if you would have looked at the 5 minute time frame, again, you're giving something more time to identify its true direction. So instead of making an impulsive decision, you're actually giving the trade or the opportunity more time to determine its direction. At the end of the day, one of the things that I love to preach with all of our Learn Plan Profit members is that indicators are to be used as a reference, never a sole reason on why to take a trade. One of my main focuses difference is there's always market direction, and the more that direction and momentum are in my favor, it doesn't matter really even at that point what indicators are saying. If I know my intention, if I know my direction, if I see that momentum is still in place, I can continue to trade something until that direction or that momentum is actually broken. And I just think that these indicators are great to be able to be used as a reference, but again, never a sole reason on why to take a trade. So I hope that if you've been over trading, especially on the 1 minute time frame, hopefully next time that you're up at bat and you're about to take a trade, just take 5-10 seconds, look at the different time frames and see, based off of the different stocks that you trade, would using the 5 minute, the 10 minute, the 15 minute, the 1 hour, whatever the case might be a more useful time frame for you not to make as impulsive trading decisions, wasting day trades, and like we said, over trading. Again, I think that's a big motto that we have within our Learn Plan Profit group, and it's the idea of empowering new traders to trade less and profit more. And that's really just encouraging them to be selective and to never be afraid to say no, right? Especially when market conditions are a little bit choppy as they are as of now. So if you have any questions about getting started, if you have any questions about what we talked about today, again, shoot me a direct message via Discord. I'd love to be of value for you. And again, that's that first link down below. We are running a sale if you want to be able to watch me trade live as soon as the market opens. I trade live every single day, but it's exclusive to my Learn Plan Profit group. So if you want to take 1 minute, click the second link down below, learn a little bit more about our Learn Plan Profit group and see if it's a good fit for you. I have a full video breaking down exactly what's included with our daily live trading sessions, our full A to Z video lesson library designed for complete beginners, our private group chat, and access to the TechBuds HQ. It's an all-inclusive package. There's no subscription. It's a one-time payment, lifetime access, and it's all-inclusive. So I really do appreciate your guys' time. Hope that I earned your thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. I upload new videos every single day about the stock market, and I'd love to stay connected. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.